Okay guys, welcome back. This is JPCowFace and we are back with episode 11 playing Civilization 6 as the English Empire on Deity. Now things haven't exactly been going our way. We didn't have the best starting location to start with, but we've been working with what we got. We are currently trying to wage war against our neighbours, the Persian Empire, who seem to be getting stronger turn by turn. Obviously, they're going to try and defend themselves, but I was hoping it was going to be a bit easier for us to take advantage. They were at war with the Ottoman Empire on the other side, and they've lost their capital, Mashhad. They've lost Susa to pressure, but they have been managing to defend themselves and gaining in strength. But they are who we really need to carry on this war with and take their cities to help us accelerate our progress. Now, we've got some tidying up to do around the city of Liverpool. We had a sandstorm come through, breaking a load of infrastructure here. Mines are down, pastures down. So we've got some cleaning up work to do there. We got to rebuild our army because we got hit pretty hard going into attack Tarsus. So we need to regather, regain our strength and push forwards again. So let's go. Okay, so we've just been exploring with our little scout down here towards the Roman Empire. And we've been trying to get out to explore with our caravel here. But we did meet a barbarian battleship, so that's the sort of things that we're up against. We've had massive barbarian problems here next to the city of Sheffield. And in case you didn't know from previous episodes, we had the city of Portsmouth, which was located right here. And we had a massive barbarian problem from our north, and we lost Portsmouth. So yeah, these are the sort of things we've been dealing with. We've now got frigate and sea dog trying to deal with infantry, barbarian infantry over here by Sheffield. So that is, that is where we're at. That is what we are dealing with. So let's move our sea dog down and put a shot onto this field cannon. Okay, so Stoke-upon-Trent is our newest city, and we're going to buy a tile and get these crabs online. Let me just have a look here. We did put Raina into the city to help with the city border growth, but just to do ourselves a favour, get this city growing as fast as possible. We're buying the tiles that we need for the moment. Yeah, and push on from there. Okay, so we have earned ourselves our second Great Admiral, Qing Shi. Okay. Right, let's repair this other mine right here. Okay, we've been turning our units into corpses where we can because, well, we've been coming up against full armies of line infantry and courtiers. So, yeah, our attack definitely got met with heavy resistance, shall we say. So we're just going to wait on the border. We're going to regrow our strength, and then we're going to go back in and really try and hit them hard. Okay, so military units get plus 60% rewards for plundering sea trade routes. I've got to say it's not the most helpful that I've seen, but we're using them anyway. Okay, our spy is trying to escape Sivas after looting 952 gold. So let's see what happens here. And he was successful. 952 gold for free. And we get a promotion there as well, which is going to be great. Okay, and there is another spy being successful from Karina, and we've got 1,896 gold from that. And again, another spy with a promotion, so that's going to be really helpful. As I noticed in the last episode, if I just get rid of this, our neighbour's neighbour, the Ottomans, are building spaceports. So spies are going to play a pivotal role in trying to disrupt anything here. When I was thinking about it myself, of how do we stop this from getting out of hand, and it's pretty much going to be down to war. We're going to need to find the strength somehow to take on Persia, take them out. And then we're probably going to need to go to war with the Ottomans. Not a full-on war. It's not going to be an invasive war, but more of a guerrilla war. And we're going to disrupt and damage him in any way we can to stop them in their tracks, hopefully. Okay, we've got some extra luxury resources to sell anyway. So Solomon will give us 10 each for amber and diamond. So let's accept that. 9 apiece from Pachacuti for amber and cotton. So yeah, happy for that too. Get rid of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and promote our spy. And what do we get? We've got the option of cat burglar, still great works as if 2 levels more experienced. Quartermaster, if this spy is in home territory, all your spies operate at +1 level and license to kill. I think that's probably going to be the best one for us at the moment. And our third agent, our spy, has gain sources. Okay, so we have 2 envoys to spend. And where can we take effect with? Oh, look at that. We need to spend a point to keep or regain our suzerainship with Johannesburg. And we put our third one into Fez, and that's going to greatly, not greatly, but it's going to help our sides that little bit. Okay, let's keep on having a look around with our caravel. And we need to put some shots in with our Sea Dog. Okay, repair the mine at Liverpool. And what do we want to be doing? Alice, the spy, needs to siphon funds. Always good to start with siphoning funds. One of the easier tasks for them to, an unpromoted spy to do, and that will help get them a promotion. And then you can just keep on working them up from there. Okay, Nader Shah pushing for peace again, but yeah, we need your cities, not your peace. Okay, let's keep pushing out with our scout. And Karina, right. Can we put her to use closer to home? I.e. put her in a Persian city to take out a governor, see if we can destabilize them a little bit. Maybe we'll try Sparta. Let's just bring up the lens and loyalty. So it might not be the best use of their turns, but I feel like it's worth seeing if we can put some pressure on them by removing a governor. Okay, get those crabs online at Stoke-upon-Trent. Put shots on the infantry. Let's start moving in the other direction with our caravel. What else needs fixing around here? The other mine at Liverpool. Okay, we have got the Eureka for electricity. From completing another Royal Navy dockyard, we've got our second Sea Dog, which is the English Empire's equivalent to the privateer, and that has got our Eureka for electricity. Let's put them straight to good use and use the Sea Dogs to... Actually, we've got another cannon here, so let's put a shot on him. Let's actually pull our frigate out while he's not full health, and we should be able to finish that field cannon off before he puts a shot in on us. Okay, so now what do we want to do with our guy? And I think buying this fish tile, we only got 1 build left. Yeah, so buying this fish tile will greatly help. With food production at Stoke-upon-Trent at least. Okay, right, Liverpool has completed the industrial zone, and what do we want to do next? Well, yeah, let's go straight into workshop. If we can start earning ourselves any great engineers, that will be lovely for us. Okay, we can use the city walls defense to should clear this infantry. Awesome. So we need to get this niter mine back online. It's costing us our production quite a bit. So we do need to, I don't know if we want to buy a builder at Liverpool and send them over. It's going to take them a while to get there, or just accept that we're going to get a builder with less build charges. Yeah, I'm sure we can just do that. Accept it. Okay, so build queue at Liverpool, no, Sheffield, sorry. Let us build a granary because we're we'll build a lighthouse because it's going to give us one housing anyway. I have noticed that a few of our cities are being pushed on housing capacity, which you know, if you can manage that, it's going to help not have an effect on your city's productivity. Right, we've got a trade route to sort out. Let's move him to. Let's move him to not Sheffield. Let's move him to Stoke-upon-Trent and see what trade routes we can get from there. Okay, let's move our redcoat corpse down. We need a. We actually need another single redcoat so we can make this guy into another corpse as well. So we've got the cash. So let's do that. We've probably actually got the cash to buy a bombard corpse. We don't have the knight though. See, this is the problem we've been having. The knight's production has been on the slow side. So yeah, we need to get that sorted ASAP. Okay, let's put this guy on alert in the woods. Okay, so we've completed economics there, and we're moving straight on to replaceable parts. Once we've got that, we won't actually be able to upgrade our redcoats to infantry because we don't have an access to oil yet. But it will give us that option after that. Let's just have a look what we got. Will it be a good idea to get to refining? Possibly. Flight is going to be really important. I feel that we need to take the advantage from flight, attacking Nadashar and Solomon as well. Okay, so we got the boost to electricity as well. I'm not sure how much use. Well, we need oil to make use of submarines. That'll give us access to oil plant. So yeah, I think we really need to look at getting to refining and see what sources of oil we have or haven't got. So let's I feel that's important to do so. And at London, I know we're building a factory, and after that we're going to move on to a coal power plant too. So let's hold shift down and get refining locked in after replaceable parts, and we need rifling to get there first. Let's carry on moving out. Okay, I think we should try and do what we can. We're going to take a hit here, obviously, but we can step in, pillage their industrial zone here. We need to do damage where we can, with what we can. Move our other single redcoat down to make another corpse. And we have a promotion for Godgifu. That's a name and a half, isn't it? Right, disguise, take no time to establish presence in an enemy city. Linguist, time to complete all missions reduced by 25%. And surveillance, when counter spying, all city districts are defended, and +1 level at districts within 1 hex. None of those are awesome, but I will go for linguist. I do like when you're able to reduce their time down to complete operations with it. Okay, I just noticed we've got a fair few trade slots, so let's use cash. Buy a few traders from different places. Right, London, move straight on to coal power plant, only 3 turns, and it's going to have a nice product knock-on effect from London. Okay, Plymouth has completed the lighthouse. What would we like to move on to next? And Plymouth has been out. It's not got a lot going for it. It's basically just expanding our borders and our empire, really. So I'm going to actually use Plymouth to build an entertainment complex, which is struggling in places for amenities. So let's place that down where Portsmouth used to lie. And it can be, you know, a celebration of Portsmouth. Okay. Let's see what gold we can get from trade routes. 15 from Laventa, 1 production, 8 gold from Akkad. I'm kind of happy for that. It's going to help us get things built at Stoke-upon-Trent, and a little bit extra gold too. Okay, let's move our units around and start putting some shots on these units. Try and clear what we can. We might turn these 2 sea dogs into one unit at some point. Let's move some units out. We want to get that mine back online. Move up with our caravel. Not the Shah looking for peace again. No. Okay, so our Redcoat Corps did take a hit, but it wasn't anything too bad. I did not mean to press that again. I keep making that mistake. Right, so he's going to take another unnecessary hit from the city of Bactria, and then I'm going to have to move back to the industrial zone, take another hit, and I really hate it when that happens. Okay, let's move our builder at Liverpool to the pasture, get that repaired. Move our single redcoat down. Let's use this guy to absorb the other guy, and there we go, we've got another corpse online. Okay, so Manchester, what can we do at the city of Manchester? Okay, so I don't mind the idea of trying to build the Taj Mahal at Manchester if we've got a suitable location, which we do. This is a nice location we can use here. Yeah, getting an extra era score for free in places for anything that's usually 2 or more era score will help us push towards hitting normal or golden ages. So I'm happy to do that. Okay, trade route from Liverpool. Okay, we've got a trade route here to Vilnius. Yeah, I think that would be appropriate for us to do. So let's lock that in. Where do we send Godgifu? All right. So we've got a reduction in time to complete operations, and that is it. Let's send them to Eindhoven, and we'll try and steal some more funds. Also, just open up our view around Eindhoven a little bit. Okay, so let's put some more shots. Yeah, let's put some more shots in here and try and get rid of these units. They're almost gone. And our frigate. Okay, let's move up on land. We'll fortify our redcoat. The only reason I'm happy to do that at the moment is that we've got cover and fire from our 3 ships. So if that infantry moves out towards our redcoat, we should be able to put some good shots into him before he is able to attack us. So another trade route to sort out from Manchester. I'm going to go for another route to Akkad. +1 production towards our construction of the Taj Mahal. Just wondering if we could buy a power coal plant, which we can. 2 turns to complete London's, but coal plant in Manchester will go a long way to helping the production as well. It will improve the factory, and the coal plant will have its own production as well. Let's see. Okay, so that's brought the build time down a little bit. What else we should do? I will buy another builder from Liverpool with Liang. We're going to clear these woods here, and then we'll place mines down on them as well. Get the best production out of those tiles as we can. Okay, so there is 2 era points for our completion of the coal power plant. We just bought in Manchester. Okay, we will move our Redcoat Corps back to where it's meant to be. Let's use this guy here to move up. And we'll bring this guy out to repair. Try and be as efficient as possible. Move this guy in. Put a shot on him. Put a shot on him. Put a shot on him. Builder can repair that mine. Now we've got the knights back online. Keep moving up with our caravel. Right, I'd just like to declare our friendship with Mansa Musa again. Okay. Okay, let's just make a deal and get some open borders going. You want to give me any gold to sweeten the deal? What about 15 gold? Okay, what about 20 gold? Ooh. Okay, let's see. 50, as much as that? No. 40, as much as that? 45? No, it doesn't seem like that much in the grand scheme of things, but sometimes every penny helps. Okay, so now we can just explore a little bit easier. Okay, we will pillage and that has helped pillage some science from their industrial zone to help us complete replaceable parts. And we're going to get +1 production from any pastures that we currently have. So for example, this pasture here at Liverpool is now a 4 food 3 production 1 culture tile. So it's a nice tile. Let's move this worker out now. We can also build fisheries at Liverpool with one of Liang's promotions, which will help these coastal tiles be even better. Okay, let's move our red coat out a little bit. Let's bring our ships down and put some, let's promote this sea dog right here. We're promoting with boarding. We will fire on this guy with both our other sea dog and frigate. And we will try and move in and clear this camp here. We will bring this builder down and get this amber online for the city of Sheffield. Okay, let's carry on exploring with our caravel. There's a goodie hut, and there is Hattusa. Okay, so when we get some more envoy points, that'll be good to put into Hattusa. They'd like us to train an ironclad. Okay, so if I could get that done, train by an ironclad, and then when we get 2 envoy points available again, we should be able to get them up to 3, and that will again improve our science. Right, so London has completed its coal power plant. We can get a stock exchange built, and that will give a nice juicy bit of gold for us. It'll only take 3 turns, so I'm happy to do that for the moment. Natshara again reaching for peace? I don't think so. Right, let's carry on having a little nosy about with our scout here. Okay, we're taking big hits now from their army of field cannons. Retreat. Okay, so we can use our builder here to put in some fisheries for the city of Liverpool. It's going to just improve those sea tiles, coastal tiles a little bit, add some additional housing as well. Okay, so let's push down a little bit more. We should be able to finish this guy off. Promote our frigate to preparatory fire. Put another shot on the next guy. We've now got a bombard to deal with and more lion infantry. Keep moving out with our caravel. Okay, we have space for another trade route after something. Right, workshop completed at Liverpool. What do we want to do next? I think we're going to build a shipyard at Liverpool. Improve these sea tiles even further. Right, so it's Sheffield that completed its lighthouse. What else can we build? Okay. Alright, I've just seen about the 1 turn left for our aid request to Poundmaker. So we don't want to lose that. So we're going to have to gift him some money. Right, Sheffield. Let's build the monument in Sheffield, I think. Okay, actually, let's go in for the shipyard at Sheffield also. Let's speak to Poundmaker. Actually, just let's see how much I need to put in. So I can probably win that by giving him 230. Make a deal. And 230. Here you go. Okay, and there is a civic scorched earth complete for us. Let's see if we got any. Well, we need to update one of our economic slots, and that is going to be for wherever it is expropriation. We do need to pop out some more settlers, so I'm going to keep that locked in. And we've not managed to make much use of it just at the moment, but it is going to be important for us. All right, we could pop in this one here to take 25% less time in a spy work, and I think we could probably get away with that at the moment. We're going to drop power science down a little bit, but not too much. Okay, and there is another successful mission on stealing funds, 1,728. Okay, let's carry on nosing about. There is a Wallin. We have a promotion for Alice, the spy. Right, seduction, counter spy as if 2 levels more experienced. Quartermaster, if the spy is on home territory. We know that one. Ace drive, if caught on a mission, have a much higher chance of escape, plus 4 levels. We will definitely do that for Alice. Right, Stoke-upon-Trent has completed the aqueduct, which will give us a nice boost for a industrial zone next to that, plus free spot right here. We can put 2 mines in here. That will give us another adjacency bonus. So I will do that. We'll buy a builder in at Stoke. We will put 4 turns into building a monument. Let's just go back there and buy a builder. Right, we have 2 points to put into Hattusa. We obviously can use money, and we can't yet. Why can we not yet? Because we haven't learnt it yet, have we? No, steam power. 2 shipyards, which will be completed in 6 turns, I believe. From Liverpool, we'll get our 2nd shipyard in, so we'll be able to get a boost for that, and we'll carry that on as soon as possible. Right, we'll gain sources with Sweden at Sparta. We probably need to backtrack with our redcoat here. Yeah, let's bring him back, and these guys can all put shots in on this infantry unit here. Like so. Let's brought him right down. Right, let's move our builder across one more, put another fishery in. Those coastal tiles are looking better and better there. Okay, right, and there is rifling done for us as well. And we have also won the aid request, luckily, through putting that last minute bit of money into Pound Maker as well. So there is 2 diplomatic victory points for us, which should put us in lead for diplomatic points, at least. That's why we're here. Let's just have a look at. And so Wilhelmina has also researched rocketry, as has Pachacuti. Okay, but Solomon has completed the spaceport. Perhaps he's not started the project just yet. Let's move around with our scout here. Now, what do we want to do with Alice? That is the question, isn't it? What to do with Alice? Okay, so she has a better chance of getting away. Let's move her somewhere else. Let's move her to Mistahi Sepik. Okay, and who wants my diamonds the most? Julius does, so he can have them. Okay, so London has completed the stock exchange now. I'm going to do one thing before I return to building up our army, and that is I'm going to pop out another settler quickly at London. And our builder here in Stoke-upon-Trent is going to build a couple of mines before we go ahead and build a industrial zone adjacent to our aqueduct there. Okay, let's bring our build around now, get the other diamonds back online. We need to get rid of this ranger here. Okay, and we get that amber online for Sheffield. Okay, move back out with our redcoat. Keep moving out and look around with our caravel.
Venice in their armory have this inscription: "Happy is that city which in time of peace thinks of war."
Alrighty, there is a Venetian arsenal completed. That is another world wonder that we've managed to smash out. Really happy on that one. Yeah, so really happy with that one. We are struggling for food at Manchester. Can we do anything about that? Not particularly. We could swap that tile. Of course, it's not really helped at all. Right, what tiles do we have to work? Nothing that can particularly help us, except for these guys. What are these guys doing in here? Yeah, we definitely need to do something about the food at Manchester, but that'll be in good time. No one wants our new resource of amber, and there is a +3 era score for completing the Venetian arsenal in Newcastle. Okay, what do we want to build next? at the city of Newcastle. Let's build another spy and put him to work. Right, so we're going to clear the woods here from Manchester and put the production towards the Taj Mahal. And we have a new route to sort out at Plymouth. Right, we don't particularly want to do Akkad again. I think what we can actually do... So Manchester's growing now. Okay, so that's given us a bit of time anyway. Where do we want to go? La Venta, I guess, is the most rewarding gold-wise. So let's do that. Right, there is one mine. We'll move them across to get another mine online. Let's move our builder in and improve that other fish tile for the city of Sheffield. And we need to put some shots in on that field cannon. Okay. Let's try and take out that infantry. Not quite. We will try and do some damage on the digger there. Going to move back, fortify our redcoat on the mine, gain some sources at Eindhoven, and carry on exploring with a caravel here. And also with our scout. Okay, we go the long way around the mountains here, I guess, with our scout. Keep pushing down with our caravel. Alright, we've taken some heavy hits. Right, we will... move that sea dog up, try and take out that cannon. He can't, so let's take him out with our other guy. And our frigate can put a shot in on line infantry. We can fortify heel with our redcoat. We will lay a mine down where we remove the woods. And we have a settler complete from London. Okay, let's just head out west. Okay, so no one wants our amber, but Pachacuti will take our diamonds. Okay, London, right, let's get back to the war efforts. We will start with 4 turns for a bombard corpse.
Ball court is also very impressive. I would like to have seen them play a game, although it sounds like the end was pretty violent. I think it was safer to be a spectator.
Okay, and there is another world wonder completed for us. That is Chichen Itza down in the city of Birmingham, which is going to improve every tile we have as a rainforest. So I'm going to actually put some money in and buy those tiles just like that. So they are vastly improved there, and we will improve our sea tiles as well by building the shipyard in at Birmingham. There is also 3 era points for completing the Chichen Itza. Okay, we have completed the entertainment complex here at Plymouth, and let's put that to use by building the arena there. Right, let's buy this tile, build the other mine. And now, at Stoke, we will put the industrial zone in for a +4. And we are happy with that. Let's move our settler out west further. And move our builder up to clear the other woods. Get the diamonds back online. Right. Let's finish off this guy here. Move our redcoat out. Let's put a shot on the line infantry and finish him off with our frigate. Get those fish online for Sheffield. Keep having a look around. There is Cardiff. And we'll move around with our scout. Okay, 2 envoys. One can definitely go in Hattusa there. And where else would we like to go? I'm going to say 1 in at Cardiff. That's going to help our production for our capital and anywhere that has a workshop too when producing wonders, buildings and districts. So yeah, that will help. Okay, let's see what damage we can do to this really strong digger guy. Yeah, bring him down slowly. Okay. Let's also buy a tile for the amber here, and we will get that online also at Stoke. Clear those woods. We're down to 6 turns for the Taj Mahal. Move down and across with our settler there. Right, so we have the diamonds online. Let's move down and get these turtles online also. Okay, and Mansa Musa would like our diamonds. 8 a turn. We don't need them, so it would do. And yeah, so no one wants our furs or amber. Let's just see. Julius will still take iron, so that's nice. He will take 16 for 6 a turn. Let's see if Pachacuti will take horses. We'll take 2 for 19. Wow. Okay, we'll accept that. And I wonder if anyone wants some coal. Let's see. Okay, dokie. So Pachacuti will take 22 gold, coal for 35 gold a turn. That is juicy enough for me. And considering we should be collecting quite rapidly at the moment, I'm going to take every deal that is going here. We haven't lost too much, and we are taking in using 2 a turn, bringing in 12 a turn. So that leaves us with 10, gaining 10 every turn. We can afford to do that. Okay, so Liverpool has completed the shipyard. And now what do we want to move on to now? Okay, let's build a factory also in Liverpool. Okay, so where do we want to go now? What do we want to do? We've got 1 more turn until our bombard corps is ready from London. We got 1 turn until we can see if we have any sources of oil anywhere. That would be lovely if we do. And you know, if I had to put a guess on it, judging by the sort of game we're having so far, I'd say no, we're not going to have one. We have to travel somewhere. If we do, it's not so bad. We've got a settler out and about. We will just have to divert to wherever that is, and we will settle a city where we need to. Okay, let's start with our builder up here, and we'll put a mine on that hill we just cleared woods in, and a mine on the amber for Stoke-on-Trent. Okay, +1 era score for building on a natural disaster area. Okay, let's move. We might lose our red coat here, I'm not sure. Hopefully not. We carry on working on this digger. It's really taking some work. Okay, they're trying to build a encampment down here at Tarsus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on to there so they can't complete that. Okay. So Swidhen has gained his sources in at Sparta, and he's got the neutralized governor promotion. So let's do that and try and cause some destabilization. Have a look around with our scout down here and carry on with our caravel. Okay, we also have sources in at Eindhoven, and Godgifu has just got his time reduced to complete missions. So we've got 84% chance of stealing tech. So let's do that from Eindhoven. Right, that is refining completed for us. So keep looking around with our scout down here. We need to gain sources for Alice. Keep nosing around with our caravel. Okay, we have our new spy completed at Newcastle, and we're going to want to go out and try and get a promotion. Let's go to Jenna. See if we can get him a promotion there. Okay, right. So after completing refining, let's just jump into the technology tree and see where we want to go next. And that is going to be steam power and give us access to that ironclad. And then I think we're going to push on to flight. It's going to be really important for us to carry on this war. So we want to go to flight, and we want to get to advanced flight so we can get access to the bombers. That's what's really going to help us. So hopefully we can get, obviously, radio done. We can hopefully get an access of aluminium. But we will see. Let's get steam power complete and out of the way first. London has completed the bombard corps. Let's move on to... Okay, so we got 3 redcoat corps. We got 2 bombard corps. Let's build some field cannon corps just for a bit of a ranged attack outside of the bombards as well. And we do have some... Let's move our other bombard down. And then let us use our money to buy another. And we have even more money. So let us... Yeah, let's buy another bombard corps. Let's try and make as short work of these city walls as we possibly can. If we can. Newcastle has completed the spy, so we're going to build another settler, and we're going to do that from Newcastle. Let's move this redcoat on to the tile. They're trying to build the encampment. Okay, let's start moving units into position. Let's improve that turtle tile. Okay, oil everywhere, but not inside our empire. Look at that. How typical is that? We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3, we've got 4, we've got 5, none of which lies inside of our borders. How typical is that? But that's okay. We will get hold of this. We're going to need plastics to be able to get the oil out of the sea tiles. Okay, I think we're going to put our settler down here, and then we can at least get access to these 3 oils here. Well, these 2. We can reach this one with Liverpool. We can reach this one with Manchester. Yeah, so we'll just live with that. Okay, so 4 turns to finish our Taj Mahal. We've got 2 builds left. Let's bring our builder down and clear this last woods. Once we got that new city down, we're going to move a Rainer over there, help border expansion. Right, what do we want to do with this guy here? What can we... Alright, we're going to be moving a Rainer anyway, so we're not going to get the... Let's put a lumber mill on that woods there, help with production. Right, so we can clear this camp. We got a boost there from clearing the camp for chemistry. That's nice. And computers. We're going to put a shot on this ranger here. And let's get a couple more shots on this guy. Okay, another shot again, looking for peace. Nope. Okay, so Julius doesn't mind us too much at the moment, so let's take the opportunity to establish an embassy with him. Okay, so keep moving around with our scout and our caravel. Move more of our guys into position. Right, we need to move. So which tile was it? There was a hill tile. That tile is a hill tile. Let's move this bombard in behind. This bombard come down. This bombard come down. This cannon come down. Promote this redcoat corpse. Let's go with tortoise. Let's skip a go there. And we could move this guy into position down here. I think we'll move when our field cannons come down, we'll place them on the encampment area and move our redcoat in. So yeah, skip turn. And let's build another fishery here. Get those sea tiles even better. And let's run away a little bit with our redcoat. Now we cleared that one camp. Move down one with our sea dog. Fire on him. Let's try and get rid of this guy. This guy. Okay, people would like our turtles, and Julius is willing to pay the most, so he will get that. Okay, and our new settler is in position, and we can place our new city of Sunderland down and lock in those offshore oil rig locations for us. What should we start with? Let's start with Monument, and it'll help expand our borders there. We are going to grab Arena and move her to the city. And we can go straight in and start improving some tiles with our builder here. Okay, right. So it feels like another episode where it's really not been that productive. But I think we've just spent a little bit of time steadying the ship, getting some important production levels up. Now we need to carry on pushing forwards with trying to advance our technology. Any units that we can use that are going to help us win this war against Persia are going to be really important. So we take the army that we got right now, we go back in for Tarsus, we're going to try and take them in the next episode, and then if we're successful we will obviously move on to Bactria and Sparta. We've got a spy in at Sparta trying to neutralize the governor there, see if we can cause any destabilization. So that is where we're at for the moment. He does have some armies still floating about. He does have access to oil. He does have access to artillery. He did have a army field cannon as well. And he's only at war with us at the moment, so he can fully focus on us. And I'm sure if he wanted to, he could build his army up quite quickly. But at the moment, I'm hoping we should or could make some pretty quick work against Tarsus here. So fingers crossed. Next episode, we'll try and take Tarsus. So I hope you've enjoyed today's content. As usual, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. That'd be lovely. If you've got anything to comment, and yeah, if you can subscribe as well, that'll help push the channel along and grow the channel, and I'd really appreciate that. I hope you have a really brilliant day. Thanks a lot. Bye.